Bradley. To Conley. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Deep right corner. And a putback slam.
Ooh, establishing the glass early. But the defense has to be better at boxing out.
Phoenix has the ball.
Double. Man, take it up.
Here's a chance from long range. Textbook defense. Slams it home on the putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
To Mikal Bridges. Nice pass to set.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive.
Higher.
Bradley.
Three.
To Mikal Bridges. Going along. Beyond the arc. Good for three.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Lets it fly from long range. Not done yet. Beyond the arc for three. He engulfed him that time.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Grizzlies own the basketball. Conley to Bradley.
Comment who are you?
Here comes the screen. Bradley to Conley. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot to Jaren Jackson. Fires the three, and the Suns secure the rebound. From long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Conley to Jaren Jackson. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Conley into the front court. Down 2 to Bradley. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
Y'all get a rebound?
The follow won't go either. For three. Good offense beating good defense.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis. They'll catch their breath in what's now a...
Yeah, baby, here we go.
Stepping in for Memphis, number 13. Stepping in for Phoenix, number 16.
A shot no good on a drive by Conley.
Double team. Here we go. On the other side.
4-3. Tough shot. He hits.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Terrific vision. Easy path to the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated.
Dream, I'm about
This
to
is the
go in
type
a
of
minute.
culture that is fostered when you
I'm
play
just
with
doing a little
unselfish
chill
players.
stream
When you
today.
give up a little bit of yourself and you make your
I'll
teammate look
just
great,
like her.
that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Trailing by 10. Bradley to Kyle Anderson.
Run it and then just throw it from
Bradley. Down low Anderson. Off the assist.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Trap, 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 trap.
To Jackson.
Double team.
Fires the three. Oh, that's how it's done.
And it just seems like the defense has
Hey,
lethargic
comment down
closeouts. You
below
need to close
if
out
y'all
with more of
can
a sense
edit.
of urgency.
I need
Run them
somebody to
off the
edit my
three-point line.
videos
Make them take a top
help me
two
make
rather
this
than an
mix.
easy three.
Comment
Dylan
down below
Brooks.
if y'all can edit.
Has a
I
chance.
need to know.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Rashad.
And y'all, I got
and you
like
can't keep it in
practice
off the block.
every day.
Man,
Like
that
I
was
got track
impressive.
practice and all of that practice. So I'm not gonna be streaming on weekdays a lot.
Bradley.
And then I
Conley
got
here
homework
against
to
Troy
do.
Daniels.
Got all of that stuff.
To Bradley. Anderson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Here's a chance from long range. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Memphis, they've got it. Conley to Jaren Jackson. Kyle Anderson, defended by Daniels. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. That's no good. Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go
We
over
out here
things
high.
here in the second quarter.
Oh, that's Chad.
If you would like to participate in an upcoming event,
Conley to Dylan Brooks. And Jay, they call the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
to number 16. That's his second personal foul. Team foul.
Dylan Brooks. Anderson to Conley. Trying to cash in. And the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries it.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot.
This is my
Guarantee
player,
you
not
they
no
won't read
creative
the next
player.
time.
And if y'all want proof, look at my icon. I got my badges
Conley
and everything.
to Kyle Anderson. Missed a wide open look. Beyond the arc for three.
Wow.
Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Look, the reality is some players
98
have it
what?
and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
What you mean
Conley
by
to
98?
Kyle Anderson.
No, this player not a 98.
Baseline
Yeah,
drive.
86.
Rashawn Holmes pins it. Picked up.
I
Here
just
we
made
go.
him. I know he go, right?
To Booker.
Right?
Works it up top. Fires the three. Can't go down. Smothering
Yeah, he at
defense.
86. I just
Conley
made
into
him.
the front court. His
Then
guys
I
down
started
big.
my career.
Anderson.
Because I'm about to
Dylan
go in
Brooks.
a minute. So, why not stream before I go?
Down the lane. Shot won't fall.
Whoa. I just lagged.
Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. Has a look. Conley with a shot. Comes up empty.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss. But what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Great pass to set it up. Dylan Brooks slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing.
I can't
so when
do
you see
that
these guys
yet.
smiling, when you see them
I
giving each
can't
other
do
high
that.
fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the past. pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Screen coming left, screen coming left.
I can't do no
Bradley to
Facebook.
Conley.
I do it sometimes, but
From long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
For three, not easy.
C to 3, B to 3.
Hey,
Some
Con,
young players look like
if y'all
deer in
think I'm
headlights
good
out there
at
on the
NBA
court.
Live,
But
yeah.
you got something different. You got that moxie.
To Jaren Jackson around the perimeter. Finish that. 4-3. And it's Conley with the rebound. To Dylan Brooks. Conley to Kyle Anderson. Curling inside. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
It's because Ed, as an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down a bundle. Kyle Anderson, defended by Jackson.
do you want me to
To
play
Conley.
park? Like go against people?
Rashawn Holmes, snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Conley. And knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
There is no doubt about it, Ed. This is the best isolation weapon versus lockdown defenders ever
You
made.
have to wait
So
after this
tough to
game.
guard
Though.
on that trip.
It's a
Deep
10-minute
left corner.
quarter. So it might take that.
Bradley to Kyle Anderson. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Jackson.
I'm really out here grinding.
Fires the three. Shakes free and hits.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
Bradley to Jaren Jackson. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people
All
need
right,
to pay
peace
attention
out.
to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play.
Substitutions, Phoenix. Substitutions, Memphis.
Conley to Mikal Bridges. Brogdon Bender with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Dylan Brooks. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follow, no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound taken in by Memphis. To Mikal Bridges. Nice pass to set things up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I'm going to come back
Jay,
for I
let's
missed
see if
three,
that's
though.
a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters. But when
Come
you have
on.
a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Hits the second. One more coming. Hits all three free
Some
throws.
boy collect like water.
It's Grizzlies ball. Conley defended by Bender. Surveys the floor. Brogdon Bender tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here you go. I got him.
Here's a chance from long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Dylan Brooks to Conley. Screen coming. A shot no good on a drive by Conley.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
Whistle and a timeout for Memphis as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Conley to Mikal Bridges. Five on the shot clock for Memphis. To Mikal Bridges. Shot! Knocked it away!
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Conley. And the Suns right there for the rebound. Going to launch beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Mike Conley, couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Beyond the arc for three. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same. Exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
A shot no good on the drive by Conley.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Fires the three. Good offense beating good defense.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Yeah.
Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
To Conley.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Mikal Bridges to Conley. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. And Jackson able to grab the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that...
Cause back.
Kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Conley to Mikal Bridges. And a chance coming up at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Mikal Bridges at the line. First try, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. It's Phoenix ball. From long range. Tough shot. He hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
To Mikal Bridges. Dylan Brooks. Great dish to set it up.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Jonas Valanciunas has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Misses the second as well. And look out.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Conley in the front court. His guys down big.
Bro, we is dogging.
He's looking for that touch. For 3, count the triple.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Conley to Dylan Brooks. Shot from the lane won't go. 4-3. Oh, that's how it's done.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time to shuffle things up. Memphis with the rock. Conley to Wright. Here comes the screen. DeLon Wright here against Holmes. To Mikal Bridges.
Screen coming.
Conley. 5 on the shot clock for Memphis. Richaun Holmes swats it. That's his 3rd block this evening. Fires the 3.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down a bundle to Valanciunas. Conley. Great look and vision. Dylan Brooks slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Conley. No, the Suns come up with the steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Whistle blows. It's an 8-second violation. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
For the Phoenix Suns, number 25.
Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D. To right. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Whoa! What a finish.
I know there's that old saying that says
Who else
one man
in this
can't
stream?
beat five, but we're watching
How
one
many
man
times you know?
carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Anderson to right. Anderson to Dylan Brooks. Here comes the screen.
Screen.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Won't go for DeLon Wright. Give credit to the D.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved.
Who
with
is
the pass.
Jake Blake?
Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended. Right with it. He'll run the offense. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
I got blocked.
Beyond the arc for 3.
And one.
Knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
To Dylan Brooks.
Rome, let me see your phone.
Short jumper stays out.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Buzzer.
That misses with a second to go. That's the end of the third quarter. The Suns lead it big.
What's your password? 18. Where's my address? 1840.
It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Why is my camera?
Shot misses by Bender.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Kyle Anderson up against Holmes. Dragan Bender sends it away. Fourth this contest. Phoenix with it.
Just erasing mistakes left and
No.
right.
Buries it.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Conley into the front court. Looking to make something
Rome,
happen.
get your phone.
Bradley. That's out. Last touch by Avery Bradley.
I first started, I had like 2 people.
Fires the 3.
Dave was like,
Anderson, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3 for Phoenix.
First one goes down. Second to 3. Got it.
guys going crazy with a free throw.
3 for 3. Nice.
Yeah, nice ball, G.
Conley matched up with Bender. Lays it up and in.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
From
Barely.
long range. Tough shot.
I
Well
thought I had
defended.
it.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Oh, my open three way back and quick
Conley to
trigger.
Jaren Jackson.
That's why. I'm doing so good.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
For three. That's good D. Shot no good. To Bradley. Valanciunas. Deep two there. Won't go. 4-3. Now that's a contest. Fires the three. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Grizzlies own the basketball to Kyle Anderson. And the reward, a
touched that,
couple
man.
of shots
I
at the
really
line.
touched that.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat them by 50, beat them by 50. If you want to beat them by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Kyle
Imagine
Anderson at the line for 2 shots, shooting 66% in this contest. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Good shot. I got ball. I got ball.
Here's a chance from long range. Not easy.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Memphis, they've got it. Conley to Jaren Jackson. Conley to Jaren Jackson. Cruises inside for 2.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Hey, lock up.
Conley to Valanciunas. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Grizzlies at the controls right now. Lets it fly from long range. Man, that was a tough shot. To Bradley.
Kimonte, I got a question.
Doesn't have the touch. No.
Who is Face? Wait, I mean, who is Recon Lucky?
But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work the
Huh?
ball. That's how you win a defensive game.
Oh,
Beyond the arc for 3. That misses with 3 seconds left.
you want me to play duos with you?
Victory. As they cruised to win a game that was never really in.
Huh?
That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
And I've got you.
I got 10 people in my stream. Wink, wink.
The Suns. On behalf of ESPN or EA Sports, we look forward to seeing you again next time.
I got 10 people, bruh. I'm famous out here. Yes, join my stream. I got 10 people. Join it. Did you join it?
Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. Huh?